couple weeks ago, my son got married, and the pastor who performed the wedding talked about kindness. And no matter what happens in a marriage, to always be kind to each other. And when she said these things, I was thinking about Bodhicitta. Now, anybody that knows anything about alternative medicine, you have probably heard about this term, which in Buddhism means enlightened mind. That doesn't mean that you're super spiritual or more spiritual than anybody else. And you also may know that the term is used quite vaguely. So to narrow down the definition, it is the energy of loving kindness that you have for the earth, for people, for the universe, and every other living thing. Now, we have heard that we should be kind to others and to treat them as you would want to be treated. And while this is a great concept to live by, we often shape our actions around this idea, but not so much our thoughts. Think about the last time you dealt with a coworker that wasn't easy to deal with, uh, any other difficult person, like maybe a customer or a client. You know, it is literally our job to be nice and help people. Yet, you only do so because you were told to do this. My name is William Ramada from Mastering Life's Journey. It's my personal practice in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And this topic today on Bodhicitta, or as us Westerners may call unconditional love or kindness, is what we're going to be talking about today. And the idea of bodhicitta means that you genuinely care for people. You want to help, and you can feel the compassion and the love for them. Most of us are severely lacking this area, only feeling this way towards a select few people that we have in our lives. And that love is not usually unconditional. The sad thing is, if we opened up to other people this way, our lives would be so much better. Unconditional love, when achieved, is a source of pure positive energy and light, just what our spirit needs for us to heal and to grow. And in turn, our quality of life will improve. We'll see the world in a totally different way, and even our health ailments can resolve as a result of all this extra energy that we have. For those of us who pray or have recently decided to get connected with God, your inner spirit, the universal energy, you should know that you need unconditional love to do this. And it is the same thing with meditation. And you need to carry this out with an open mind and to ask for these things out of love, not out of selfishness. Because if you ask for these things out of selfishness, it's not going to work. So you must be willing to do these things solely to get reconnected with God, and the rest will work from there. Achieving bodhicitta requires a complete, sincere attitude change. And this isn't something that happens with us overnight. Instead, we can make small steps every day, reforming how we think about things and other people. We could start turning our pessimistic judgment thoughts into ones that see the other side of the equation. For example, you may not see eye to eye with somebody. And at this time, when this happens, instead of avoiding them or casting them off to the side, you should take the time to look at their view of how they are seeing things. And this, because these people, and we are not bad. We are innately good, just as every spirit is. They may have lost their way and are going through some things that you can't even imagine. It may have made them mean, selfish, inconsiderate of others. Instead of getting angry, which is easy, try taking a step back and consider what they have going on in their lives. Feel compassion for the situation and find common ground to relate to it. Don't worry how this person is affecting you, but think about how you are affecting the person. So you can instead wonder how you are affecting them and then find ways on how you can help them. Unconditional love is the absence of this selfishness and an abundance of this love will help the others. It'll help them grow. It's going to help you grow. And it's with this that we have the best quality of life. Think about your sources of guilt. Many of us would say that their biggest regrets are related to how we interacted with somebody else. If you think of somebody that was on their deathbed, they never really say, "Oh, I wish I had more money or a big house." They always say, "I wish I was closer to my family. I was closer to my mother and my father and my brother." So maybe we regret not finishing college, and maybe we wish we had more money while we were doing other things. But we have to think about these things as if, of how we want to show our love to others, not about the things that we can collect, because none of that thing is really going to matter. This guilt that we have would lead to anxiety, and it completely throws off our energy field. While it may not be possible to amend all things with everybody and with every person you have wronged in the past, it is possible to move forward with a new attitude, one which is respectful and loving to others. Go about each and every moment with gratitude and appreciation towards others. If you aren't sure if you have reached Bodhicitta, this unconditional love, don't worry, because God, your spirit, is going to show you. It's going to help you. So to reach a more enlightened state, go about your life with a different attitude. Challenge yourself to be more compassionate, accepting, and loving towards others, even complete strangers. We know that's not easy, but that is what we are supposed to be doing to achieve this bodhicitta, unconditional love. And no, this will not happen overnight, but imagine that every little step in that direction is illuminating you more and more. So if you like this topic and many more that we could be talking about, click like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any ideas of what you would like to hear more about, you can put in the comment section below. You can go to my website, www.masteringlifesjourney.com, or you can contact me at william@masteringlifesjourney.com. Give me the suggestions of what you would like to hear, and we'll talk about more. I'm thinking about doing depression in a couple weeks. I know I did anxiety already, and depression is something that this world is going through a lot of now. So I think that will be my next one. So if you like this, like I said, subscribe and share. Help others while we help each other.